Yes, no break. Welcome to the show, Chris, Justin, and Mo. Another
Sir.
Victory Wednesday podcast. Mike
Ooh.
White Part 2. Mike White is he is back and he is here to save our season. Our boy fucking came in. Our boy fucking came in and lit it up in the rain at MetLife Stadium against the Bears.
Yep.
The Mike White Garrett Wilson connection was strong. Bam Knight was running the rock hard, and we dominated the Bears 31-10.
Yeah.
A
This is
much
our offense should have been running the entire fucking season.
Yeah, it is how our offense should have been running this whole season. And it makes me think that that's how the offense was meant to be run.
Yep.
I don't think it was I think that scheme was never really the problem. I think that it was just getting someone to run the offense correctly. And that person is Mike White. He looked he looked really good. And granted, it was the Bears, but he did what a good team and a good quarterback is like supposed to do to like a bad team and a bad
Yes. Yep. Just straight dominate them. Straight dominate. Put up 30 plus points. That's exactly.
He did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, only 6 completions, no turnovers. I think he had like 149 passing rating, so he was like less than 10 points away from being perfect, according to
fucking ridiculous.
System.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. If Corey Davis didn't drop like 2 passes.
Yeah. Corey Davis, he really should have been 24 for 28 with like 350 yards or something. He probably would have cleared 400 yards if the Bears didn't suck so much and would have kept the game close enough for him to keep throwing. But
yeah, I definitely think so. If Justin Fields was playing, then I think they might have scored a little more.
Yeah,
like the Bears.
A little more.
Yeah. We still dominated them.
Yeah.
A little more, like he might have gotten field goal range. They might have kicked 2 more field goals. They might have got 1 more touchdown. But that's only because he'd be competent getting first downs with his legs.
Yeah, so we'd
that's
win.
The only reason why.
We'd win like 31 to like 17 to 23 if.
It feels. Yeah.
So save your Jets beat another backup quarterback rhetoric for somebody else because we don't want to hear it here. We took care of business. It was a game we needed to have, especially coming off of the brutal loss to the Patriots. That was a game I really think that we needed to have to kind of keep the playoff trajectory alive and strong. We're currently
we can still wild card it. I think we can still make the wild card.
But
we have to win out.
Hold on. Mike White did the same thing last season, but I feel like the difference is here he has another year in the system where he knows how to play it even better.
Yeah,
and he looked like he played better than against the Bengals last year.
Yeah,
granted, there's a shitty defense.
He had a
future in the rain.
Bengals game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
the fact that it's in the rain makes it so much better.
That makes Zach look like, oh, it was windy. Look like a fucking idiot.
This man was throwing dimes in the rain. It didn't affect him at all.
But I want to piggyback. I want to piggyback on what you just said, Mo, because like not only is he like another year more experienced, but also he has a much more talented supporting cast around him now.
Yeah,
he does. That too. Yeah.
And he's playing like meaningful games. Like when he came in for the Bengals game last year, the season was already over.
Yeah. But he still showed that he could do some work. Unfortunately, he didn't continue it last season. He needs to continue it this season. That needs to be like, if that's his worst game of the season, that'd be fucking amazing against the Bears. I don't think it's gonna be. We're gonna face tougher defenses and whatnot, but that should be the bar right now for him.
That should be, yeah. It should be somewhat of the bar. I'd say.
Yeah.
Because
gonna...
now what you're just expecting him to do that every game. I'm not, but I could see it like go high and low, week in and week out.
I'm expecting him to distribute the ball like he did every game.
And that's one thing right there. He like going through his progressions, he would go 1, 2, 3, easy, and just find the open receivers. Like Elijah Moore, he was never featured in previous
Zach Wilson's
schemes because he was always like the second option, and he found Elijah Moore. Zach Wilson was never able to do that.
Yeah,
no,
he found 10 different receivers.
Yo, I was actually telling I was saying to Hector when we were at the Islander game. I was like, I think Elijah Moore might actually have a good game this week, just because Mike White's going to actually use him. And he had 2 great catches.
Yeah.
He had a like a 40-yard catch and like a touchdown catch, or maybe the 40-yard catch was a touchdown.
Was a touchdown,
but he still had
another one.
He had 2 good catches. Yeah.
40 yards, a good catch and run. And then I think it was like a 20, 25-yard pass or so.
Yeah, Elijah Moore is finally being used as he should be used.
And and look how happy he was at the end of that game.
Yeah. The man got a touchdown.
He's like, I missed the ball. I want to kiss her. I want to sleep next to her.
He was getting like all Odell about the football. He like wanted to have
I didn't see the press conference, so I missed
he was straight about to molest the football while he was doing that post-game interview.
Yeah, and that ball that Mike White threw to him on the touchdown pass was a really nice ball. Like that was low.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
and people always bring up the fact like Mike White can't throw. That was a nice pass. It wasn't too deep, but it was a decent pass.
Mike White had at least 3 really good passes that game. Like into tight coverage or perfectly placed where Elijah Moore can get the yak to get the touchdown.
The one over the linebacker where Garrett Wilson caught it.
Yep. That was one of them. Yeah. And there's another that I can't fucking think of. I just remember thinking like, God damn, Mike White looks good. He looks fucking...
I mean, like
like all 3 hours.
He really didn't. He really didn't make any big mistakes. Like when you look back. He really didn't.
Yeah, did he even take a sack? I don't think he even got sacked.
I don't think he might have taken one. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. I'm recalling one. But
I forgot O-line stepped up for him. I forgot O-line was just like, yo, Mike White's back there.
That was the difference because, Nick Herbig came back and Max Mitchell also came back in to replace Oboye when he got hurt. And once Mitchell came in, he didn't. I don't think he let one pass rusher through.
That's fucking great. Really, I love our trenches.
O-line rallied around Mike White. The receiver, really the whole team, I think, rallied around Mike White.
Yeah. Everyone played so much better. Garrett Wilson was fucking vibing hard from the first quarter all the way on.
I mean,
this is how the Jets should be.
He has a locker room behind his back. Easy. And like you see it because like he shows confidence in how he plays, and like he's not afraid to turn the ball over at all. He doesn't care. He's just going through his reads and doing what he has to do.
Yep. He sees the open receiver. He's making the throw. That's it.
He's such a vibe, man. Mike White is a vibe.
Mm-hmm. Like, he is.
I like the wink. You saw the wink.
Like, dude.
I was like, yeah. Yep. Oh, that's it. That sold me right there. I saw the wink on the sideline, and I was like, "Yep, let's see. We're gonna get this 5-game win streak. The coin might continue. It might have had a little disruptance in the flipping, but I feel like this 5-game win streak could still continue."
Yeah, I hope so. Because the coin flip did have us losing, I think, to the Bears.
It did.
And the fact that Justin Fields didn't play definitely helps, but Mike White would have still. Mike White, God damn it!
I don't know. I don't care. The coin could be dead, but I don't care. I still think we could go on the streak.
All right,
we should.
Coin, but we couldn't. Yeah. We couldn't lose to the fucking Bears. We had to, and honestly, you know, Mike White did work because even on a cold, rainy. Well, it wasn't really cold, but it was a very rainy day in MetLife. And you could still hear the crowd like chanting, like the fact that people showed up to that game and were like into it, like in the rain. Like I saw so many people on Twitter and Instagram being like, "Yeah, I soaked my ass off for like 3 hours, but like it was worth it to like see
it was worth it." Yeah,
100%. Watch a dominant game like that. When was the last time the Jets had a dominant game like this?
On top of that, like I just like how he got like all the weapons involved.
Yeah. 9 receivers in the first half.
So many. He had what, like 200 something yards in like the first half, or maybe almost 200.
I think it was
9.
It was like 198 or something like that, or maybe he cracked 200.
No quarterback in the NFL does that. No quarterback in the NFL
Zach
does what Mike White did.
200 yards in the past like 6 games.
No.
Besides the first Patriots game.
The first Patriots game where he threw like the worst 350-yard game.
Yeah.
But yeah, every quarterback in the LaFleur has coached, like since the Saleh and LaFleur took over, every quarterback has thrown for 300 yards with the exception
besides Zach.
Except for Zach, yeah.
If you want to, because I don't want to count that Patriots game as a 300-yard game.
No, definitely not. That was garbage.
No, can we just like erase that like it never happened?
But this is how Mike LaFleur's offense should look. So, I've shit on Mike LaFleur back weeks ago and whatnot because I thought the offensive scheme is the issue.
Yeah, we should bring that up. How you shitted on Mike LaFleur,
and now you see 100%.
But see, that's what I don't understand. Why? Because there were other quarterbacks that were successful in the system, even though we lost with a shitty team. They were still able to run the offense.
Yep.
Flacco somewhat ran the offense, but we didn't see the offense like we saw it under Mike White. We didn't see exactly how Mike LaFleur could excel against the defense.
But see, this is the difference because Zach Wilson, Mike LaFleur hesitates to give him plays where he could just open it up even more.
Yeah, and that's an issue though. That's an issue.
Mike White was like he was getting the baby steps in, and then he's just started opening up.
Release him. Just release him. He already looks confident. 100%. You did see that progression during the game, but it was early. It was in the first half. They started letting him let it go.
In LaFleur's defense too, like what was he really supposed to do? Like with Zach, like what? Like I thought he was coaching a little like scared and conservative with Zach.
Yeah.
But what was he supposed to do? Like when Zach can't even complete like the most basic of passes, like a 3-yard screen pass to Braxton Berrios. He's airman. What is he?
I was so excited when that happened with Garrett Wilson. And then he gained the first down. I was like, if that was Zach, he would have threw it over him.
I thrown it a little too late.
That throw would have. That throw would have been.
He hesitates too much.
Yeah.
Mike White is what? Bang, 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 bang. That's it. He's just looking 1, 2, 3, boom.
Yeah. That's pussy in the pocket disease. It's something that a lot of quarterbacks get. It's something that Sanchez had. Pussy in the pocket. You get too fucking scared. You're hesitating. That's not no quarterback works well that way.
Yeah, and Zach was, and it was so weird with Zach because like he would be a pussy in the pocket when there wasn't even pressure. He would just bail out.
Yeah,
and then start running backwards
from a clean pocket. We're actually good.
See, that's another thing too.
In the pocket and
Mike White. I saw one play where Mike White just said "fuck it." He threw the pass and took the hit, even though he was going to, like Zach, in that case, he would have ran.
Yeah, he would have ran around. Lost. Yeah, I think I know what play you're talking about. I was actually, I was at Will's house watching the game with him, and I think I even said, like, oh, yeah, that was Zach. He would have ran backwards, like, and gotten scared, or tried to throw it away and end up throwing a pick.
Yeah.
See, that was holding the whole offense back. And that now I see why Elijah Moore was so fucking pissed.
Yeah. I think we owe Elijah Moore an apology.
I think all Jets fans owe him an apology. Jets fans.
I would reckon that he doesn't want a trade anymore.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not.
No.
After the game he had?
I don't think that's on his mind right now.
Yeah, and Mike White, Elijah Moore did post Mike White winning the FedEx Air Player of the Week to his Instagram story. After the Patriots game, Elijah Moore posted a picture of himself like throwing a football in warm-ups after.
Yeah,
and so
I remember that.
I think we all know who Elijah Moore wants to be the quarterback, and team. I will say this: one thing I'm a little disappointed in was in Robert Saleh's press conference on Monday when they were like asking him about Mike White and stuff, and if he like earned the if he earned like
they're not going to abandon Zach after 1 week. They're not going to abandon him.
But I was a little disappointed that he was like, "Oh, my plan is to get Zach Wilson back on the field like at some point when he's ready to roll." Like, why would you say that? Why would you say that after that game? Like, to me, it's just like, I just feel like it wasn't really the right time to say that. Like, maybe that is the plan overall, and I get like maybe it was just like gamesmanship. Like he wants to keep other teams like on their toes for as far as preparation goes and make them think possibility.
But that could hurt.
I feel like he could have. I feel like he could have just said like Mike White's the starter this week, and like we'll see what happens, and we'll evaluate from there. I don't think he needed to say, "Oh, we're trying to get Zach back out there at some point." Like I don't know.
But see, here's the question. Here's the question. That. How are you trying to prepare Zach to get back?
Well, for me, I wouldn't be,
because he said Zach needs a whole reset, right?
Yeah.
And I think Zach needs a whole off season to reset.
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
Because that shit that's been exposed, that doesn't take week to week. That takes months.
That is a whole year.
Too after the Patriots game on Badlands, Connor Rogers was saying how like the mechanical issues with Zach and like his footwork and stuff. Like that's not stuff that's going to be fixed in a week of practice. He's going to need a whole off season.
Trying 100%. But I don't think
he might not fix those issues.
I think it was a good coach move, just because you can't be like, oh yeah, our second round, first round, second pick. We can't abandon him, and you can't diminish his confidence. Yeah, Mike White, you don't want to diminish his confidence, but no matter what you say, you're going to diminish his confidence.
I'm not saying he should have like buried him. I just him saying our plan is to get Zach back out there at some point. That's just like not really what I wanted to hear.
but that's just coach speak, because he's just trying to protect his ass by saying, "Oh, we still have hope in Zach." All this bullshit, but. Really, do you really see Zach coming back if Mike White plays good for the next 2 games?
No. If we make the fucking playoff, there's no way Zach's coming in while we're in the run.
There's no point.
Because if Mike White plays well the next 2 games, then the schedule softens up and you get Detroit and Jacksonville.
Well, for what it's worth, because they both play fucking good too.
Yeah. Honestly, those might be 2 tough games
right now. So
I think the next 4 games are going to be tough. I think the rest of the schedule is going to be tough.
Well,
even the shitty teams like Detroit and Jacksonville, I think will be tough, because Detroit's been playing better lately. Jacksonville
and Jacksonville's been playing better too.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence playing better.
Trevor Lawrence looks like a goddamn good quarterback.
Yeah, too bad we didn't get him. Thanks, Sam Darnold.
Yeah, that 1 win, we could have been fucking with Trevor Lawrence now with this great ass fucking defense. Oh,
fucking Zach Wilson.
It's all right though. We got Mike White.
Yeah,
thank God.
I don't know if Mike White's the future. I don't know if he's the future. He's definitely our quarterback for this season.
But let me give you a little boost of confidence here. Mike White's been here since Sam Darnold's been here.
Yes, and he's
proven he's watched all this shit.
Yeah.
How long?
Adam Gase, he's been on the Jets since 2019.
Oh, really? I mean,
that's why he's playing so well.
Darnold had mono. We were trying to sit Trevor Siemian and Where was Mike White then?
Well, no. He wasn't there yet. It was first
it
we
was
had
later
Trevor
in the
Simeon,
season?
and then Gase brought in David Fales, and then
Yeah.
I think they
Oh,
cut
yeah.
David Fales like a couple weeks in, and then they brought in Mike White, and that's when Darnold came back.
And that was when Darnold was like playing well, I think, like towards
Yeah.
later.
He showed some
2019, yeah, because we went 7-9 that year, so they really didn't need to use Mike White.
Yeah, I remember we went 7-9, and like the whole team wanted to like throw a parade because it was.
It showed good hope for the fucking future, but it's not where it hasn't fucking panned out.
Miguel fucking Blanco Miggity Michael.
That's
White.
his name. So I want to talk about the running back room right now.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I saw
because,
Rich Sweeney is back on his bullshit saying that James Robinson is pissed. I actually did not know that James Robinson was healthy scratched on Sunday.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
But from what I see from that is like, okay, I just need to work harder to get back in the active roster.
Well, I think James Robinson has a great argument to be the first string.
I mean,
I think he doesn't.
No,
James Robinson.
No,
dude.
I think Ty Johnson and Zonovan Bam Knight looked way better than James Robinson had.
But he only
because
played
they
1
are
week.
running way harder, way harder. Like Ty Johnson actually, he played like shit last year because he wasn't able to like catch passes like in the short game.
Well, that's Zach Wilson's fault.
Yeah, we'll just blame it on Zach Wilson. But Bam Knight was running like hard.
He was.
I used to watch him in college, and he was the same fucking way. I'm surprised he went undrafted, and I'm so glad that Joe Douglas brought him in as an undrafted free agent.
Bam Knight
and he was looking like a beast in the preseason too. And I think that he would be a good complement with Breece Hall. Not trying to exclude Michael Carter out of here, but that three would be like the running back room looks stacked.
Wait. Breece is getting our start next season. As long as he proves that he can be the same back, he's going to get that start.
Oh, he's 100%.
Well, it's a hard injury, man. It's a hard injury.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping he bounces back just the same.
He's coming along. It seems like his rehab process is good so far.
Yeah, because he's already back in the building. He's already back in the building.
So Breece is going to be our first string, right? So second string, you're gonna ditch Carter.
Right now, I'm saying
no. I'm not ditching Carter.
I would say Carter is RB3, and then I would
put him at 3 behind Knight.
Do you think? Yeah. So I feel like we're gonna trade somebody in that room.
We have to trade somebody.
So
we have to.
Do we trade?
I'd probably trade Robinson because Ty Johnson. Well, I don't even care about fucking next year. I want to talk about now.
Yeah.
Well, now Robinson might be able to produce. We just haven't. We've seen what 2 weeks of him.
I mean, well, I don't know how long Michael Carter's injury is going to be, so I don't know if he's week to week or day to day.
I heard it's like not too good, and that he's like probably not going to play this week. I would say. If I had to guess, I would say he's week to week. I don't think he was ruled out of this game, so they're probably treating him as day to day right now. And I think he was ruled out of the Vikings game, but I heard that it was unlikely that he would play.
Okay.
All right.
So that would mean it's Bam, Ty Johnson, and then James Robinson, maybe.
Yeah, I would say those would probably be the 3 if Michael Carter can't go.
Okay, which I still think is a decent running back room.
Yeah, no,
it's solid.
Especially if they play the same way they played last week.
Yeah, did Ty Johnson score a touchdown? He did, right?
Yeah, he did. He scored the last touchdown.
Damn, should have bet on that. Would have paid out good.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, he was running hard. Ty Johnson. I haven't seen Ty Johnson run that hard since I think the game in 2020 when we were trying to lose to the Raiders.
Oh, that game.
When him and Josh Adams went off for like 200 yards combined. And I was like, damn, Pat Johnson's looking fucking amazing out here. But the only thing was like he wasn't able to catch passes out the backfield. And I don't know, last year he couldn't do that shit either, but now it looks like he improved.
That's good.
Somewhat.
If Henry Ruggs didn't catch that touchdown and we win that game, do we even draft Zach Wilson? I feel like that win might have moved us up another spot or two.
Yeah, that win we'd have Trevor Lawrence right now. We would have Trevor Lawrence and we'd be a whole other fucking team.
No, we would have Justin Fields.
Yeah, we'd have Justin Fields. Probably Trey Lance.
If they were smart. Because the Niners wanted Zach Wilson.
We were probably high on Trey Lance too. But I think the Niners wanted Zach Wilson, but when they moved up to 3 in that draft, I think they knew that we were taking him. Everyone knew we were taking him. So they knew they were 3 to get Trey Lance. And because they have similar, the coaching staffs have similar pedigrees and influences, I bet that if we didn't get Zach Wilson, we would have gotten Trey Lance. And we'd probably just be in the same exact situation where Mike White is just balling out every week.
Yeah.
On the field.
Oh, man.
All right. Terrible. So right now, defense. I want to talk defense real quick.
Defense wins championships.
So, yes,
defense is fucking
does win championships. We are definitely, I don't know about top 3. I'd say definitely top 5. But I'll say we do have the number 1 corner in the NFL for sure.
We have the number 1 and 2.
Okay.
Dalton and DJ are fucking great.
Well, that's one thing, but tackling seems like it's been an issue for the past couple weeks.
Yeah,
especially in the run game and the basically against cross routes, slots or and slants.
Yeah, I feel like the defense wasn't great against the Bears. I feel like
for the first half.
I feel like the Bears, for the first half.
We managed.
But I feel like the defense wasn't great for the Bears against the Bears. I feel like it was just I feel like it was more of the Bears sucking than our defense being good.
Mm-hmm.
In all honesty. Maybe the defense was just kind of like, you know what, after what happened last week, it's the offense's turn to carry this team.
Jordan, David Montgomery. David Montgomery was running all over us.
Yeah,
and we weren't able to make that tackle within 10 yards. And I saw I know he's not that great. But Quinnen didn't have a big game. CJ Mosley, it looks like he's getting slow in coverage. And because I've seen him slip up, this wasn't the first time. I've seen him do it a couple times. And I'm like, okay, is it just maybe he's getting old? Or is it just I don't know, father time catching up with him? Or is it just miscommunication? To me, it seems like it's just they're too they want to be open more in coverage with how the ball's spread out, but when they misread, I think it's more of misreading when they end up running the ball or play action. That's what seems to be confusing them more.
Because I think our defense right now, last year, we were more built for a run defense. This year, our pass defense is really phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, both of our defense. I think both are.
I think both are good. It's just they were just slow for some. So when the offense started opening up, the defense started slacking because what was it? Sauce at the end of the game was damn, I never had that much time on the bench. I was always catching my breath.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have
I was
to.
like, is that a shot at Zach or what?
Yeah, that 100% is.
Break. We will be right back.
All right.
And at some point during the recording, I might disappear for a couple of minutes because I think my week away to drop some shit off. Very
right. No problem. I'll fucking continue.
I started reading these books here. Check these out.
What books?
The War Room.
The War Room. Never heard of it.
It's about the art of building the perfect team, apparently from Bill Belichick's perspective. And then I got this one.
Oh.
Ooh, Mo is reading.
The last folk hero. Oh,
Bo Jackson, baby.
Oh, Bo. That seems like an interesting read. Shit.
Yeah, I haven't started it yet. I'm still in the War Room.
Did you get Stoff's book?
Did I get who?
Stoff in the book? You said Stoff? Oh, Westhoff.
No,
Westhoff,
I haven't.
yeah.
I went to Barnes and Noble. I couldn't find it, so I might just order it online.
Yeah, I got it off of Amazon. I think. I do think it's pretty. I do think it's pretty funny though that the week that we did have Mike Westhoff on the podcast, a special teams play decided the game.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Special teams won the goddamn game. what are the fucking chances? Goddamn.
Yeah. Of course.
And shitty ass special. Oh man. That was dope though.
That was the worst. That was the worst fucking game ever.
That really was. 100%. They probably should have fucking subbed in Mike White then, but
they should have by the third quarter.
Yeah, honestly, he would have.
We would have won
a touchdown
this game if Mike White.
Yeah, easily.
We should be in 3 right now.
Yo, I shit, man. If Mike White started the entire season, we could have 1 loss.
And we undefeated.
It's not like it was Ravens, Bengals, and Patriots. That's always fucking lost.
We'd be undefeated, and then we're the Eagles at.
Yeah. Oh my god! Could you imagine
the Ravens game? We would have won that game.
Because
game.
The Ravens right now looking kind of dusty.
Yeah, the Bengals one is the only iffy one. Mike White might have lost that, but still.
Yeah, because that's the first game of the season, and Lamar Jackson's fully healthy. So he
held Lamar down. But yeah, we are back.
Honestly, I think we should be 9-2 if you want my honest opinion.
No, I do agree with you.
Yeah.
We should have the same record as our upcoming opponents, the Minnesota Vikings.
And that's wild. That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's funny. Jude Truth was actually tweeting about this. How the Vikings are kind of similar to us in the sense where like they have a really good record, but like they get a lot of hate from the media because of like who they've beaten and how they've won their games and stuff.
Yeah. Because everybody they play is like, oh, they suck this way, they suck that way.
Yeah.
So
I end up losing.
I guess to the casual football fan out there, Jets versus Vikings will be the battle of the frauds.
Hey, I'm all for it. Call us frauds. I want Mike White to prove everyone fucking wrong. The Jets aren't frauds. We have literally every piece that we need other than a quarterback, and Mike White needs to show that he's a quarterback.
Let's say Mike White balls out. Who would you compare Mike White to right now?
Oh,
wait, what was the question?
If Mike White balls out against Minnesota and we win like maybe a close game, like what, let's say 27-24, who would you compare Mike White to? Like just
prime time Kirk Cousins.
Well,
I'm sorry, not prime time. Sorry, not prime time. Kirk Cousins when he shows that he earned that contract.
although I feel like
well, I thought Kirk Cousins sucked, but okay.
Yeah. That's why I said not prime time. Sorry, not prime time.
So 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins.
1 p.m. Kirk is Mike White. I hope every fucking game, because Kirk has managed games at 1 p.m. He's shown that he does deserve the contract for the team that he's playing for.
This game is at 1 p.m., isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins versus 1 p.m. Mike White. Has got to give in this game. I cannot wait to watch Sauce Gardner versus Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I'm fucking looking forward to that.
Best wide receiver. People should
Dallas was able to hold them down. So
people should be showing this game a lot more respect. If you think this is a battle of the frauds, then you just don't know ball.
I think our defense against their offense is going to be the main key of the game, and then it's going to be on Mike White to outscore.
And I think our defense is going to. I think
that's what it should be.
I honestly think the X factor, as far as the X factor for our defense and the Vikings offense, I think it's going to be Dalvin Cook and what he does.
Yes, 100%. Because I know. All right, let me say this on when you start recording again. Like,
1,000% agree. Yeah, we're recording.
My bad. I didn't communicate.
But good enough. I 1,000% agree. Dalvin Cook, X factor for the Vikings.
Definitely the checkdowns with Dalvin Cook and Jefferson. I don't know. I'm not too worried about him, but I think Jordan Whitehead should. He needs to step his shit up on tight end. TJ Hawkins.
100%. Hawkinson's going to be used a lot, I think. I think Hawkinson is going to have a lot of targets just because Justin Jefferson is going to be covered.
I think T. Conk is going to have...
And Thielen. Conk can have a great game, too.
We haven't let up a touchdown on a tight end all season.
Yo, that's crazy. We used to not cover tight ends.
Right?
Yeah.
We used to not cover tight ends. We used to not use tight ends. Now, I think T. Conk is going to have a big game this week.
Oh, that'd be huge. Or if Zuma could fucking show up, that'd be great too.
That would be nice. I feel like Uzuma is only there to block, though.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all we've really used him for.
Kind of I don't know if it's Wilson's fault or what, or why he isn't more involved in the passing game, but because Joe Burrow was throwing mad touchdowns and shit to CJ Uzoma during the game. So when I was like, oh shit, we got a tight end, and then we signed Tyler Conklin. It was a bit of an afterthought, but Tyler Conklin is clearly better.
Well, yeah, he's right now showing that. I think Zuma can be better. I think he has the potential to be better. He's not showing it. I don't know whether he's not being used to show it, but he didn't show under Zach, and he didn't show it under Mike White's first game.
Mike White's going to get Uzoma in the end zone.
Oh, yeah, I can definitely see that.
I think on defense that they should change, at least for the corners, because I don't like how they chase the corners. The receivers' eyes instead of looking for the ball, because I noticed Sauce does that a lot. And instead of actually turning around to see where the ball's at, they try to just follow their eyes to see.
Yeah, he doesn't want to lose a step. He doesn't want to lose that quick step. If he looks back, he's gonna lose half a step.
I think that kind of hurts him. And
it kind of leaves him susceptible.
I don't think DJ Reed does that as much, but I noticed Sauce does that a lot.
But the thing is,
I feel like that's why he gets a lot of penalties.
Yeah, I was gonna say penalties are the reason why you should look at the ball.
Respect from the refs, and he also gets a lot of no calls.
Yeah,
he does because they see how the level he's playing at.
Exactly. They he's a veteran already. He's a fucking veteran.
Usually when
he's playing like he is.
When it is a play where Sauce has his hand up and his turned and he has his back turned to the ball, usually the receiver starts the hand jockeying first.
Exactly.
So, I'm fine with
mm-hmm.
that.
That's why I don't mind if he develops that later on in his career. Like he can take the off season to really practice looking back at the ball and not losing a step. But right now he's not committing so many penalties that it's an issue.
Yeah, and
like it's not that big of an issue, and he's still the fucking best fucking corner in the goddamn league. It's absurd.
Yeah,
Absolutely
he looks
absurd.
like it. He looks like it.
Like I honestly think we have the best one
who
too.
Is it? I think the Eagle. Who is it? Darius Slay held Justin Jefferson to like 33 yards, and I think the Cowboys defense. I don't know who was covering them. It might have been
probably Diggs.
Trayvon Diggs held them to also 30 something yards.
But Micah Parsons definitely helps that with his quarterback rush.
Well, yeah.
That's what we need. We need.
We don't need to rush though. We don't need to rush the quarterback.
This defense. I said this on another podcast that I went on a few weeks ago. I think that the defense the Jets have now is the best Jets defense I've ever seen. Better than the Rex Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is wild
because the rotation Salah has it and Ulbrich have it down to like a mathematic. And the Rex,
had a pass rush. They always needed a blitz to get pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah,
4 and play cover 3 and get really good pressure on the quarterback.
But with
Williams
also bringing up the front 7, I think Bryce Huff needs more snaps.
Oh, he absolutely does. He had like the fastest sack like ever.
He's the fastest get off. I feel compared, and I think who is it? The top 5 they PFF, even though I don't really like fuck with their grades, but they have Michael Clemens and Jermaine Johnson as the top 5 edge rusher rookie class.
Oh yeah,
really?
Dude. We drafted 2 edge rushers that are both better than who is who I wanted, admittedly, but I mean,
amazing.
And Michael,
the rotation, they have a 10-man rotation on that D line, and it's perfect because the way they're doing it is because they have fresh legs in all the time.
And they all can pressure the goddamn quarterback. Every single one of them can fucking get to the quarterback.
Yeah, we really shit on the Ulbrich rotation earlier in the year, but
we did.
Whenever Ulbrich's dialing up is working, and I feel like remember when Salah was first hired and people were trying to make it seem like it was a bad thing because he would have too good of a staff and people would get poached. And I think people were more worried that LaFleur was going to get poached. But I think now, I think Ulbrich is Ulbrich is the one who's going to get a head coaching job, most likely.
He's implementing a new defense. No NFL team does what our defense does.
I think there are 3 potential candidates on the staff for a head coach.
Not special teams.
And I think it's Ulbrich, Mike LaFleur, and Ron Middleton.
Oh yeah, Middleton killed it as the interim head coach, and he killed it. He killed it as the head coach in the Senior Bowl too.
Yeah.
If it moves,
I can see Middleton going. I don't think Ulbrich or LaFleur will leave this team right now. I don't think
I give him like a year or 2.
And I think if there's money in a head coaching position, they probably would.
There's money in head coaching, but I think they can prove.
I don't think they're candidates now. They're not like the hot candidates now. Like I still think they're going to be here.
I say wait till the off season, but I just know that we better not have no damn head coaching. We better not have no damn coordinators going for head coaching interviews when we're in the playoffs. That's all.
No.
Yeah, please do whatever Eric Bieniemy does, and we should be okay.
Yes, exactly. Eric Bieniemy has loyalty, has respect for his fucking team. That's how it should be.
I'm going to shift gears a little bit and change the subject. So this has been a hot button topic on Jets Twitter all day, past couple of days actually. Ever since they announced that the December 11th primetime game was going to be the Chargers and the Dolphins was the game that got flexed out instead of Kansas City and Denver. Thank God we'll watch another Denver primetime game.
Yeah, that'd been terrible.
Mahomes, no one needs to really see that shit.
No, the Chiefs are gonna shit on them.
So they flexed Chargers and Dolphins to the primetime game, and it makes sense, you know, Tua versus Herbert, two very highly touted quarterbacks from that 2020 draft, and Tua's making a lot of people, including myself, eat their words this year as far as, you know, him sucking and having a noodle arm. He's playing really well. So that makes sense as far as a Sunday night game. I don't have any complaints, but it seemed to spark a debate on Jets Twitter as far as, you know, what it's going to take for the Jets to get a primetime game, or like some fans are like, oh yeah, I want a primetime game. Other fans are like, I really don't give a fuck. So I want to know.
Yeah, I'm the ones that doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, because you have like your Optimum cable login, so it doesn't matter, right? You can just watch
it. Yeah.
But still, I would have rather watched the Jets Bills. That if the Jets beat the Vikings this upcoming week, which I expect we will, I'd rather see the Jets Bills. I think that would have been a better primetime game than seeing Tua versus Herbert, because Herbert's been a little this entire season. Tua's had his fucking injuries. I think Jets Bills could have been a better primetime game.
Yeah. Plus, it's like a division game. You know, potential. Depending how this week shakes out, could be a potential game for first place again. Except this time we'll have Mike White instead of, like, you know, playing with a 10-man roster and fucking Zach Wilson at quarterback.
See, here's my thing. We're doing great at 1 o'clock games, so I want to keep that pace going.
Keep going.
Keep us like under the radar, where no one's like, oh, they look good. No, fuck that. I want to keep.
Maybe it's maybe it's too much PTSD from the past, but we've been embarrassed on primetime. The only reason I would kind of want them to get a primetime game, one would just be like, it's a sign of respect, you know, like respect to get a Sunday night game and get flexed in. And I do still think we will get flexed into one. I think either the Seahawks or Dolphins game in those last 2 weeks, I think one of those games will get flexed.
I think the Dolphins game.
Probably the Dolphins game will get flexed. Number 2, living here in Pittsburgh, the Steelers also play at 1 o'clock all the time, and they both play on CBS. So that means the Jets are like never on TV here. Go through. You know, I always have to go through all the fucking bullshit, illegal streams, and
you know what? I actually have a solution for you.
Oh yeah.
And it's So what you'll have to do is download a VPN account, and you'll set your location to whatever. You'll set it to New York. That's what I'm doing now. And you just log into CBS, and then you'll get the game right there. It'll be like maybe 10 seconds behind, but you can still watch the whole thing, and it's pretty good.
It probably
we'll talk after.
That's good advice. But hey, you know, it would be nice to just, you know, throw on fucking channel 4, channel 11, games on.
Yeah, and the game's right there.
It would be, of course, because you get it live.
And then, like, you know, you could get together with all your friends and be like, hey, you get to watch my team now. I spent all day watching your shitty ass team.
Exactly.
My team on the big stage. But yeah, a lot of embarrassment.
I would have loved if this Jets Vikings game got flexed to primetime.
Oh yeah. Primetime Kirk, and that would be like an easy W.
Yeah, I would have loved that. I absolutely love that.
What do you think is the ideal? So 1 o'clock is like fine. If say you're going to a game, if you're going to a Jets game, what's like the ideal time slot for that game to be? For me,
prefer the 4 o'clock game. I prefer the 4 o'clock game.
Perfect, because you don't have to wake up like ass crack in the morning to tailgate for the 1 o'clock game. For a 4 o'clock game, you could get there like 11 or 12. You could chill in the parking lot. You could watch most of the 1 o'clock games if you have a projector or whatever, and then you can
get back in time for the 8 o'clock.
Yeah, and then you could go in. Well, you're not going to get back in time for the 8 o'clock.
Well,
No,
you hope you do. Or you hope you get to a bar where you can watch it. Shit.
I mean, that's a possibility, but like it's going to take like at least 2 hours to get out of fucking MetLife.
Out of it.
Whether
Well,
you're
shit, I used to do the public train, so that it wouldn't take 2 hours, depending on as long as I made that train.
No, it would. The train system in MetLife is like kind of fucked, and I don't know if they just don't have enough trains. But when I went to the Dolphins game in October, we took the train, and obviously getting there was perfectly fine, but getting out of there was like a real pain in the ass, and I ended up not getting home until like 8:30.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
All right, so didn't miss too much.
See,
of the
this
last
is
game.
why I like the 1 o'clock games, because I get up early any fucking way, and then I'm like, oh, bacon, egg, and cheese, let's go.
Yeah.
Philly cheesesteaks, whatever it is, you get all greased up, all greased in my stomach, and I'm ready to fucking go into war.
The good thing about the 1 o'clock games is like, if you lose, your day is already ruined, so you don't have to wait for your day to be ruined. And if you win, like, whatever happens the rest of the day is fine because the Jets won. So like, nothing.
Then I'll get back in time for like maybe the fourth quarter of the 4 o'clock games, and then watch the night game, and I'll be good.
Exactly.
That's not bad. I'll still take a 4 o'clock game though.
Yeah.
I'll still take the 4 o'clock. Going to.
I, for one, do not like waking up early, so I would definitely be cool with like the getting up at like 11 or 12, heading to the stadium, and then tailgating for a few hours. 4 o'clock. If it's like earlier in the year, it's better at 4 o'clock because it's like the sun doesn't go down till later. I feel like 4 o'clock this time of year might kind of suck because it's like the sun sets at like 4 o'clock, so it's like it feels like a night game. Night games in general, night games are kind of a nightmare to go to because it's like you're not getting home till like 2 a.m.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to a night game.
Really?
I don't think I've ever gone to a night game.
Yeah, I definitely have.
I've been to a few Jets night games, and none of them have went well. Well, that's not true. Me and you went up to Foxborough that Thursday night game.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. I'm thinking Sunday nights, but yeah, we did do Foxborough, 100%.
I went to a Sunday night game. I went to a Sunday night Jets Patriots game though at MetLife. I think it was our last Sunday night game, and that didn't go well. And I went to the Thanksgiving Thursday night game.
Oh yeah, that one clearly didn't.
I just wanted to get everyone's thoughts. I mean, I don't really care that much either. But I wouldn't mind having like one primetime game at like on a Sunday.
Yeah, and I think we deserve a primetime game this season just because of our defense. Solely because our defense is fucking top notch. I think we deserve one primetime game.
And because of Mike White.
Oh yeah, well yeah, Mike White needs to prove it week in and week out. I ain't saying he deserves it yet.
We have that Thursday night game against Jacksonville, I think the 22nd.
Yeah, that one was supposed to be Zach versus Trevor.
Yeah,
that's why they gave us that.
Versus Trevor, so it's going to be a definitive win.
Yeah,
I'm debating going to that game actually, since it is right around Christmas.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to go, let me know.
That's a home game?
Yeah, it's home against Jacksonville that Thursday.
Okay.
That'd be a good game to watch. Shit.
Yeah, I think I might go.
All right, Justin, let's hear your top 10 quarterbacks.
Or are we gonna wait till next
week? We're gonna say that one for next week.
We have a guest who wants to be on the show to discuss that, so we can skip that next week. Let's do the Spotify. Let's do the Spotify raps. You guys ready for Spotify raps?
Oh, the rap. Yeah, the rap.
We did kind of migrate a little more to YouTube this year, and there are even some weeks where we're not on Spotify and we are on YouTube every week. So numbers might be a little different than next year, but let's take a look. This is my first time seeing all this too, so we're gonna see what we did together.
All right.
We created 1,499 minutes of content, more than 80% of other creators in our category.
That ain't bad.
Explore are wrapped. What the fuck is this? Not supported.
What?
They said sorry.
I might have to pull it up on my phone.
You might have to pull up on fucking Internet Explorer. Like, what is this nonsense?
Yeah, I might have to try. Yeah, I might have to try Firefox. I got an email on my phone about this, so let's see if that works because it's gonna be in the app. All right, I think this is gonna work. All right, it's counting up.
Shit, I was trying to check out my raps. Where the fuck do you find it?
I think Justin just needs to rap.
You don't want to hear that.
Yeah, I do. I kind of do.
You know what's wild? I have a fucking Facebook video of myself rapping that's only like shown to me. I fucking saw that shit on my story like a month ago. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck was I doing? Like fucking like 19.
Oh my god!
I can stop sharing. All right. In 2022, you did your thing. The people loved it.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Not enough. We still have daytime jobs. You created 99 minutes of new content. Yeah, we saw that already. Next. You can't hear us, but we're clapping right now. This shit's so corny.
Yeah, Spotify.
One episode really grabbed listeners' attention. Can you guess your number one? And then there's like a couple of choices. There's that one wasn't even on Spotify. That was only on YouTube, but that is easily our most easily our most viewed episode.
Was it? Where was it at?
It got like 50 plays or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
The number one episode I think was the Will Parkinson episode that I did with him like in the off season. It says, all right, your podcast loves to travel.
Travel. No,
yeah, like the defense.
I think it's telling us. I think it's about to tell us about our like worldwide numbers or whatever.
Okay.
Let's see. All right, is this going anywhere? Your podcast loves to travel. Wait, fuck. I went the wrong way. What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so the Will Parkinson had 85% more streams than your average episode. All right, your podcast
85.
Yeah, 85%.
Maybe we need to get Will Parkinson's on more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We need more features.
DJ said he'll come on for the Miami game for the last game of the season.
Okay.
Yeah. Your top country was the United States. Where to?
Oh, yeah.
This year?
Where the fuck do you see the summary?
Something magical happened. It like got emailed to me from Anchor. I could forward the email.
Okay.
Something magical happened between March 20th and March 26th. You had 387% more listeners compared to your average week.
In March. That's off season.
I think it was after the
it was my fire draft takes.
I saw Mo fucking off season.
Probably before this season, the off season was our season because that was like our Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Whoever said caring was probably a fan of yours.
No. I'll take it.
Your podcast was in the top 10% most shared globally. Here's how listeners spread the word. 32% direct link, 27% Instagram, 21% Twitter, 10% Snapchat, 10% other. So I guess we're on like OnlyFans or some shit.
Oh, let me take my shirt off.
Nice.
What are all gas no break listeners like exactly?
And Jets talk.
Calculating listeners' personalities. Your
Must
listener
have like Rex Ryan's foot fetish on there or something.
enthusiast.
The what?
Our listeners of our podcast's personality is enthusiast. Your listeners are super fans. When their favorite podcast releases a new episode, they're among the first to know, going above and beyond to show their support.
That ain't bad.
People actually listen to it.
Some people do. Thank you for listening.
Your podcast making new friends. 92% of your listeners discovered you in 2022.
I'm not surprised about.
That's let's see what's next. One episode.
Probably just listening for Justin's laugh.
30% of our new listeners started with the Will Parkinson episode. And then they were probably very disappointed when they heard you guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, probably.
Good to talk it out.
God, these guys suck.
Polls, listeners in 18 times.
Who brought these black people on this podcast?
You got like a minute left before we gotta go to a break. Your podcast saw gains this year, up 162% in followers.
All right, good shit. I didn't know it. We had fucking followers.
You had
Fuck
you
yeah.
and your fans have something special. Maybe they're just lying to us to make us feel that.
I was gonna say, what do these percentages even mean? I don't even know how to calculate this.
We're a top 10 podcast for 19 fans, a top 5 podcast for 14 fans, and we are the number 1 podcast for 4 fans. We love all of you, but especially those 4 of you out there.
Hey, I don't know who you 4 are, but fuck yeah.
Your podcast with the world.
Fuck yeah. Thanks for listening to us.
Yes,
Just
thank you.
Jets.
And more to come in 2023. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, though. And
100%.
That is the Spotify Rats.
Keep us relevant.
And then it says, speaking of sharing, we made something special for you. Go ahead and celebrate with your fans. We only reached 2 countries this year. Apparently, I think last year
Australia is probably one of them.
Well, I think you know what, Lou Grant probably Grant canceled us.
And let me guess, the UK is the other one.
It does not. It doesn't specify, to be honest with you.
It just says 2 different countries.
Yeah.
Right. Did you stop recording?
Yeah, we're on a break right now, technically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Let's not do that next year.
Hey, next year should be better. Shit.
If it is, we'll do it.
Well, next year we can actually go over the numbers first, and then we can decide.
What I think we should do is put our podcast on Apple also.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, we should get ourselves every. That would
create more viewers.
Yeah, I think for more viewers. Shit, we need headlines. Like Westhoff was great.
Yeah, you need to make a damn Twitter and help us distribute this podcast.
Damn
That's
right.
Good. All right, I'll make a Twitter this week.
Bullshit. I don't believe you until you do it.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Says.
This week.
That's what she said.
we ain't talking about when your girl gives you head, all right?
Hey, chill. That's enclosed. That's just closed information here.
Oh man.
Hey, I ain't the one to talk, motherfucker.
All right, so pussy's overrated. Overrated. So
Yeah. I feel like
what else?
we basically covered. I feel like we basically covered all the topics. I don't know if there was anything else you guys want to talk to about before we do.
I was trying to think. I was trying to think of something other than picks. I ain't got shit.
Where's my notes? Let me see.
Taking notes. Man's got.
Oh yeah, I was taking notes. The man's got notes.
All right, we talk Jets offense. We talk Jets defense.
I was talking Vikings Jets defense.
Oh, we didn't talk about Vikings.
Yeah. I think I already covered everything that I had on here.
You brought up that we do have to stop the fucking rush.
Yeah, linebackers. Oh, the last thing was linebackers need to step up this week. Absolutely, just because of Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what? I think I'm more scared of Dalvin Cook than Justin Jefferson.
Oh yeah, I'm not scared of Justin Jefferson because I think fucking DJ Reed and Sauce can stop him.
I think they can play decent defense against him covering wise.
Yeah.
Yes. Dalvin Cook, I feel like the check downs are gonna kill us.
That always check downs always tend to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
And Dalvin Cook can get the yak from it. So yeah, we do have to make sure that we have someone on the outside always watching for that. That's gonna be killer. I think if Dalvin Cook has a great game, he puts up 150, then we can lose.
Yeah, I think if Dalvin Cook runs all over us, we could be fucked. How is the Vikings run defense? I know that we were kind of talking about their defense kind of sucks outside of Daniel.
If you want their ratings, I'm pretty sure their defense overall really isn't that good. They're ranked like 25th overall in both between pass and run defense.
That's fucking low.
Yeah, did you see Mac Jones slinging it against them on Thursday?
I always put that on Belichick.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of and I feel like maybe the numbers are a little bit skewed by that 140-3 Dallas game.
Yeah.
Could possibly be. I mean, like they're not 8-2 for no reason, but I feel like their offense is just
offense is elite. Their
dominating more than their defense.
Yeah,
it is. That's why I remember you saying it. Like it's really a matchup against our defense and their offense.
And then 100%. That's the X factor of the entire game. If our defense beats their offense, we can win this game. But we need to beat their fucking offense. I also think
we have two X factors on offense.
Well, Mike
White, that is Garrett Wilson, and Elijah Moore.
Elijah Moore should have another fucking.
All Mike White has to do is distribute.
And that's
Elijah Moore had 2 targets, 2 catches for like 50-something yards with a touchdown. He's going to have more targets this upcoming game.
Yeah. What are your guys
going to?
What are your guys' like expectations for like a Mike White stat line against the Vikings this week? What do you think?
Well, the Vikings defense. I think Pat Pete is like their only corner that's actually like decent, and he's not even playing that well.
He should tear apart their fucking corners. The corners shouldn't be the issue. The issue should be tricking the defense, whether we're running or we're throwing. Because I think we should throw a lot more than we were running.
I think our running game might struggle more than the pass game.
It should
because their pass defense doesn't look that good.
And like Danielle Hunter is like a run stuffer.
Yes.
Yeah. Danielle and who's their edge
Danielle
rusher?
Hunter's good. Danielle Hunter.
Oh, sorry, I fucking cut out there. Who's the edge rusher?
Hunter. Danielle Hunter.
Okay.
So but it's spelled like Danielle.
Yeah. No, I know. But it's pronounced Danielle. Yeah, no, you're Danielle, nigga.
Because he's from Jamaica.
Yeah.
He's the beast with a girl's name.
He's a yard boy.
So, if we can stop Hunter, on like prevent their pass rush.
That would
Mike White
have
will
to
have
be
enough
like
time.
Max Mitchell.
Yeah.
Oof,
So
yeah.
my Mike White stat
Yeah.
line is going to be
And
20,
Eric Kendrick is pretty good too.
has 25 completions out of 32 attempts. I think he throws.
That's fucking great.
I think he throws for 272 yards.
Nah, 300 plus.
I think he has at least 2 touchdowns. That is my Mike White stat line prediction.
2.
I like it. I like it, but I think you're too conservative. I think he has 3 touchdowns, 300 plus yards, and I'm not going to say how many completions he has. I'm just going to say he's going to have less than 10 incompletions.
All right. Yeah, I got him with less than 10 too. I got him.
Yeah. That I can see. That I can see because he spreads the ball. He goes through his reads. He's not conservative. He's efficient.
Yeah.
So I could see him less than 10 completions.
I feel like as far as indoor football venues go, I feel like Minnesota might be the toughest like indoor venue to play in.
For like the crowd?
It is.
Yeah, the crowd.
It is.
They got the horns, and the skull, and everything.
Yeah.
It's like extremely loud there.
It is.
Any of the other domes.
But that's where Mike White has to run the fucking offense. As long as he's going through receivers, if he passes at 9 different receivers in the first half again, we should be guaranteed to win this game. We should be. Like our entire offense should be riled up to continuously produce. I'm hoping for that. We'll see.
What uniforms do you guys think we'll wear this week?
All black.
Well,
we're all black.
We're not going to wear black.
Yeah, I know, but I want all black.
Do you think we'll do white?
Do we finally wear green?
See green pants. I'll tell you that right now. No green pants.
No.
It'd be cool with
the green jersey. Put the green pants back into fucking fruition.
No, I would rather not. We've been doing fine, and the green pants have always been. All of our work have been in the green pants.
100%. But eventually that's got to change. This could be that game.
I think the Jets are kind of making green the secondary color. Like they haven't worn green yet this year.
No.
And
rightfully so, I'd say, but I still want to see all black.
I would like to see all black, and like I'm sure if we were the home team, we would wear all black. But
we're away.
I also wouldn't mind the all black unis with the regular green helmet. I do like the black helmet, but there's nothing wrong with the dark green helmet on the black uni combo.
And there's nothing wrong with having a little bit of green shit with the Jets.
Of course they're gonna have a little bit of green. And they should have made their alternate helmet the 80s one, but the 80s Jets logo. But we'll get that next year, I think. I very much believe that next year we're gonna have an 80s throwback helmet. Maybe even 80s throwback uniforms, but definitely at least a helmet.
I'd be down. The Johnsons are down.
Yeah, well, I think Woody's pretty in tune with with what the fan base wants, and I think
I'll give Woody. He's finally succumbed to the Falcon fan base.
Yeah,
like
pause.
So, hey yo. So with all that being said, do you guys want to do the picks now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else.
Yeah, I think we just about got through it all. So we'll start with this Thursday night game. We got the Bills and the Patriots.
I want the Patriots to win, but they're not going to.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I was going to ask, who do we want to win this game? So
I would say Bills.
I would say Bills too, but
you want the Bills to win.
But if you really think we can win the division,
then you want
the Pats to win.
Yeah, then you want the Pats to win.
Lose and we win, we would be in first place in the division.
But see, that's too much shit. That's too much shit.
The Patriots But at the same time, if we don't win and the Patriots win, that becomes a huge problem because they have
divisional.
that. So this might be a little bit like loser mentality on my end, but I would say because we have a tiebreaker against the Bills and not the Patriots, I would root for the Bills to win this game.
If you're looking at Jets playoff standings and the whole playoff picture, yes,
which you should be.
But
which I am.
I'm being realistic about it, and I'm like, I fucking hate the Patriots, and the Bills are the better team. So I'm gonna definitely take the Bills. I want the Patriots to win. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna fucking happen. Come on.
Well, I'm gonna
even losing losing Von Miller fucking creates such a fucking issue for the Bills defense. The Bills don't deserve a playoff picture, and then Pats should win, and the Jets and Dolphins should fucking both make the playoffs.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Bills to win this game, and I think that's what I'm rooting for because I think even if the Bills do win, we still would have a shot at the division depending how other stuff plays out. And really, making the playoffs is kind of more important at this rate.
I'll take a walkout spot any day, man. Fuck one of the AFC.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying my sights are not set on the division, but I would but I would say
the sights are definitely set there because it's possible.
You gotta walk before you can run. So like the focus, I think, is like the Bills winning is the preferable outcome.
Yeah. Bills winning definitely gives us a chance to make the playoffs. Like, we weren't expecting to get all these wins this fast. We were expecting 7 wins from the beginning of the season, and now we're already at 7 wins. So that. Like, I mean, as the season goes on, expectations change. So like, I mean, at this point, like, you want the playoffs. Like, why waste the season?
I think we are a playoff team. We could excel in the goddamn playoffs.
They are a playoff team.
We can win a wild card. We can win a first round. We can make the AFC fucking championship, I think.
They 100% are.
The defense is definitely a Super Bowl team. I can tell you that shit right now.
Yes.
They could definitely compete in the Super Bowl without a doubt.
So if the offense can put up 3 fucking touchdowns a game, our defense should be able to cover.
If this defense can hold any team to 17 points, I think we could win.
100%.
I think we can right there. I think we could hold just about any team to 17 points too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our defense is fucking elite for years to come.
It's the best team in the goddamn league. So are we all picking the Bills?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do Titans at Eagles. The AJ Brown revenge game. Eagles are 5-point favorites at home. Eagles are 5-point favorites at home. And I think that they win, and I think that they cover.
Yeah, I don't have a choice here. I'm picking the Eagles.
Yeah, we're all in consensus for these first 2 games, but Devontae Smith is probably going to have a great game because AJ Brown, I think the Titans are going to try to hold him down just for fucking just to be like, we trade him away.
I think they
got to shut him down.
Just to be like, hey, you guys are a bunch of dummies.
Yeah, no, 100%. They are a bunch of dummies. They are. They are 100%. I agree. But that's why they have to shut him down. You can't let AJ Brown come back into the fucking Titans arena.
Titans defense is actually really good.
Is their pass defense good? I have no idea.
Yes.
No idea. Yeah, so they should focus it on AJ Brown. That's why I think Devontae Smith is going to have a good game. The Eagles going to win it.
The defense is pretty slept on.
Actually,
that's why they're making a little run here.
I'm still going to take the Eagles to win, but I think the Titans might actually cover.
That I can see.
No more covers. We're doing money line here.
I'm just offering my analysis, and I will not be silenced by you. God damn it! But just
right.
money.
If you're taking the cover, I'll give you the blue check mark. not the green.
You'll
Cost
buy it. You're
$8 bucks.
gonna give it.
So you want Eagles to win, Titans to cover?
That'll probably happen. I can see that happen. That's not
What's
a bad
the spread?
bet.
5.
5 flat?
Yeah. Eagles are -5.
Damn.
Interesting.
I'm gonna check another website for verification purposes on that.
That's still not bad. The Eagles will definitely cover that, and the Titans are gonna run the goddamn ball, waste so much time, so it's not gonna be a high scoring game.
On DraftKings.
So do you want Titans to cover or Eagles straight up?
Just give me Eagles straight up.
Okay.
No need to make this.
I was just fucking with you.
The Titans covering is more of like an off-record thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not included in the thing.
Got it.
So are we all Eagles across the board then?
Yeah.
So far we're choosing the same teams.
Watch the Titans.
Browns, Texans.
Right, Texans. I am taking.
I don't know. This might be a Texans
this
game.
one.
I think I want the Texans here.
Is this Deshaun's first game back?
Yeah, it's the booty.
Deshaun's back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Deshaun's back. I'm taking Cleveland, man. Jacoby already showed what that offense can do. You tell me it's gonna be worse under Deshaun? Hell no.
Yeah, well, it's also his first game back.
That's fine. Deshaun's that type of dog.
The crowd's gonna be fired up. They're gonna have signs calling him a predator and stuff.
Wait, is it not in Cleveland?
Molester.
Is it not in Cleveland? Where's it at?
It's sexual molester season. They ain't bound. We've seen said, fuck you.
We've seen Robert Kraft do well being a sexual molester, so it's fine.
Yeah, he's a white billionaire. This doesn't apply to him.
What do we got?
Yeah, we got the commies versus the Giants.
Wait, who's home the Cleveland game?
It's the Texans are home. That's why the Texans
are. Oh no, Deshaun's gonna fucking wipe him. Deshaun's gonna wipe him. He's going back to He's about
to go back to get jacked off again.
Yeah, he's gonna be distracted. And apparently, I heard that all the masseuses, like a bunch of the masseuses, are gonna be at the game.
Oh, I don't doubt that. 100%, they should be, and that's why Deshaun's gonna fucking ball the fuck out. He's a great quarterback.
I'm against Predators, so I'm taking the Texans.
I am too, but I'm for.
No, you're taking the Browns.
I'm for an NFL team that will win.
You're for the sexual predator, so you're taking the Browns. The commies versus the Giants. Commandos,
give me the Giants.
Whatever.
Give me the Giants, and I'll be right back.
Ooh, Giants.
Oh, okay.
I kind of want the Commanders to win here. I think I'm taking the Commandos.
Taylor Heineke should have been a starting quarterback for them the entire season. They failed in choosing fucking Wentz. The Giants have been exposed. They're not that great of a team. They probably won't make the playoffs. So the Giants going to lose this 100%.
Is it? Check if it's at Washington or New York. It might be. It should be in New York, actually.
Let me see.
I think it's in New York.
It is.
Okay.
Yep.
Ooh, I don't know. Taylor Heine is looking like he's
not the long-term solution for them, but he's enough to bring him into wild card possibly.
Damn. And that's all right. I want to make the argument that the AFC East and the NFC are still the best divisions in the NFL right now.
I'm not gonna say best, most competitive. The best, you have to fucking toss the Chiefs in their division, but the Chiefs division is absolute trash.
Yeah, exactly. So how the fuck are you gonna compare them?
Because they are the best
that
team.
was supposed to be the best division, and then Justin Herbert, the Chargers, I can't even trust him no more because I have him on fantasy. He's sucking ass. And the Raiders, you can see they look like shit. And then I don't know what the fuck Russell Wilson's doing. He's over here. Let's ride.
Russell's
ride
done.
what? Ride the doo-doo
Russell's
train?
done.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He looking like a fucking asshole.
Russell's fucking done. Russell has been great as quarterback
he looks like shit.
Yeah. 100%. And I'm not gonna blame the coach. I'm not blaming the coach on it because
who just beat him? Jacksonville?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
No. Wait. Jacksonville came back against the Ravens. They lost to a different fucking team. They lost to a different fucking team this past week.
The Jacksonville almost beat them in that London game.
But it makes no sense. The Ravens should. I'm sorry, not the Ravens. The fucking Denver Broncos are built to be a fucking Super Bowl fucking team if they had a Super Bowl quarterback, and that's what Russell Wilson should have been. He's not.
Okay.
He's not at all.
So you got the Commandos then.
Oh yeah.
Taylor Heineke.
Taylor, man. I like Taylor back in the playoffs last season. I think he deserves his chance.
I love the 49ers. If I wasn't a Jets fan, I'd be a 49ers fan because one, I love Kyle Shanahan, and I think he's the best coach ever. Second to Robert Saleh. And
he's looking like it. He's looking like it.
I think they can shut down their offense. Not great, but they could definitely hold them.
Well, the key is going to be shut down the fucking passing game, which they did last week against who the fuck did they play?
Taking the Dolphins, no further explanation.
You're taking the Dolphins on that one. Ooh.
Oh shit.
God damn. All right. This is the first game where we actually have a disagreement, I think.
Yeah. But I'm taking 49ers just because of I'm rooting as a Jets fan.
Well, I'm looking at they got Christian McCaffrey who already is putting up half their fucking yards. Like it's absurd. It's absolutely absurd how well Kyle Shanahan uses his offense. McCaffrey won't get injured in his offense just because of Shanahan. That's wild. McCaffrey gets injured every fucking season.
Yeah, he does, but they use different running backs all the time, not just one.
That's the key. Shanahan, I'm gonna say I've never been a fan of up until this season. This season, I got a lot of respect. A lot of respect for him, 100%. Like he turned his fucking team into probably a top team in the entire NFL. I think they should be top in offense and defense. That's the only defense.
The 49ers.
That's the only defense I'll take over the fucking Jets. Niners definitely win that game.
What's the next game?
Justin definitely got the Bungles here.
Uh-oh.
Give me the
Chiefs.
Bungles too.
Give me the Chiefs on.
Man. All right.
I want the Bungles to win it. I want them to win it. But they won't. I'm sorry. Mahomes has proven that he is the standout quarterback of every single NFL season that's ever been. He is. There's no.
He's on pace to throw for 5,500 yards.
That's wild. That's after losing Tyreek Hill. He's on pace for his highest fucking career yardage season. That's fucking wild. Absolutely fucking wild.
It is.
Mahomes is hands down the real deal. There's no quarterback that's better than him ever. I can't go against that.
At this stage, no.
Shit. Could you imagine a quarterback better than him in the future? We ain't seen it.
No. I can't see it. I don't know why. Actually, you know what? Cowboys Colts. This would be funny if the Cowboys lose.
I want to see Jeff Saturday get another win.
So do I.
It's probably
I
not
really
gonna
do.
happen.
Like real bad.
Probably
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
be the
happen.
asshole here and take the Colts just
You
because
taking the
I
Colts?
want to see them get another win.
I do too, and the Cowboys are the team that would fucking end up losing a game like this. 100%. The Cowboys, like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know what's wrong with them. Maybe it's on Dak. Maybe it's on Zeke. I have no fucking idea. But this is a game that they could lose.
Are you still on the Chiefs Eagles game?
No.
What game are we doing now?
Colts, Cowboys.
All right. Well, Colts. No, I'm just kidding. Cowboys.
I took the Colts.
I want to take that upset.
Cowboys.
I want to take that upset.
You want the upset?
I want to, but
You're gonna take the Cowboys. I know it.
yeah, I'm gonna take the boys.
No, the Cowboys are too good. They're not gonna lose. Fuck that. I'm not taking the Colts.
Their team is too damn good.
They
all
are.
around.
They
All
are.
around.
Even though I hate to admit it, they are.
They really like that's a Super Bowl team right now. Right now, ready even with
Yeah,
Dak.
they are. They are ready. They are ready.
100%. 100%.
All right, Bucks Saints.
Oh, that's Brady. Brady needs a win. He needs a fucking win.
So that would make them what, 6-6?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. And they'd be winning the division with 6-6.
Yeah, that's terrible. Their division's absolute trash.
Can they put us in the NFC South?
Right? Yo, I wish. I fucking wish. Just give us a playoff berth. We'll show you we're a playoff fucking team. Yo, could you imagine our defense in the fucking playoffs? Like they're playing for the goddamn playoffs.
In the NFC? Yeah.
So in the NFC, we'd fucking run it. We'd run it. Wait, what'd you say?
You guys doing the Monday night game now?
Yeah.
No.
Saints, Bucks.
I'm picking the Saints.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay. All right. I'm still take Tom Brady and friends because come on, they can't fuck up this game. The Saints didn't even score any points last week.
I got the Bucks.
The Saints are like bums. They should have never gotten rid of Sean Payton. That was the only reason why that team is relevant.
Yeah, they fucked. They got fucked up.
Yeah.
But
I feel bad. I feel bad for Taysom Hill. That motherfucker had a career with Sean Payton.
Yeah.
Now they don't fucking use him.
So now we're going off to our. I'll refer to my previous statement of our beloved Jets. And
Jets.
I think the Jets will win this game 27-24.
Ooh, close game. We win by a field goal, or are they trying to?
I think they're trying to get a field goal.
Okay.
So the Vikings had the ball last, and
yes.
Okay, that's a little scary. That's a little scary.
Field goal because they're pretty notorious for that.
But I could also see him possibly getting a clutch play from Justin Jefferson the one time he's not covered in the last fucking drive. In the last fucking drive, just because of fatigue, I could see that fucking happening. He could be held down to like less than 40 yards the entire game, and then that one play puts him into fucking position. I don't want to see that happen. I hope it doesn't. But I have to say it. Go ahead.
Oh no,
Well, I'm taking the Jets. I'm taking the Jets over. This is a crucial game. This is where Mike White proves that he is our quarterback for the rest of the season.
For the next 50 years.
Well, shit, man. If he proves that he's a franchise quarterback, I would love that. But we'll have to see.
A man can dream.
100%.
Justin?
My final will be 28-17. Our defense is gonna push us over that limit where we'll be at 21-17. It's gonna be a close game, but our defense is gonna have an interception or great stop where we can score another garbage touchdown and just seal the game.
You said 21-17?
28.
28. Well,
Yeah, you guys washing them up.
damn, I kind of like that.
Only in the fourth quarter. Our defense is going to make a great stop where we score and seal the game.
We still have been good in the fourth quarter.
Hey, that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for.
I'm gonna give us the kiss of death or the kiss of life. I'm gonna pick the Vikings to win. I think they win 24-20.
Now hold up, man. That didn't work last week or the week you picked against the Patriots.
Well, you know what? I did put a few bucks on the Bears money line last week. Went on our failed Instagram. But no, I don't think I could consciously have all three of us picking the Jets because that is a recipe for disaster. And I do Vikings are. I do think I think it's a winnable game. I wouldn't be shocked if the Jets win, but I am gonna go on a limb and say the Vikings will win this game.
All right, man, we're gonna take the lead in the third.
What was the score?
24-20.
24-20. Okay, I like that score.
By 1 point. The 3-point spread.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, but
I could do that.
We're all about out of time here, so that's gonna be our episode. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and please tune in more and tell your friends so that our Spotify Wraps every year aren't so fucking embarrassing. Thanks.
Yeah, subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe.
Hit the link.
Vote on our polls. Whatever. Bye.